Our journey starts in the early 15th century with the Portuguese voyages of exploration along the West African coast. These explorations were driven by three main factors: the quest for trade routes to the east, the spread of Christianity, and the thirst for knowledge about the world. The Portuguese were soon followed by other European powers, including the Dutch, the British, and the French. They established trading posts along the African coast, trading in gold, ivory, and eventually, humans. The transatlantic slave trade was a dark chapter in human history, and it laid the seeds for the colonization of Africa. In the late 19th century, the scramble for Africa began. Technological advancements, such as the steam engine and quinine, an effective treatment for malaria, empowered European powers to penetrate into the heart of Africa. The Berlin Conference of 1884 to 1885, orchestrated by Chancellor Otto von Bismarck of Germany, formalized the colonization process. It was here that Africa was carved up like a cake amongst European powers, with little regard for the cultural and ethnic boundaries that already existed. The colonization of Africa was not a peaceful process. It was marked by resistance, wars, and the loss of millions of lives. The colonizers often used a divide-and-rule strategy, exploiting existing ethnic rivalries to their advantage. A key factor that facilitated colonization was the disparity in technological advancement. European powers had superior weapons, which they used to subjugate the local populations. But the colonization of Africa was more than just a physical conquest. It was also a mental one. The colonizers sought to impose their culture, language, and religion on the Africans. This psychological colonization, as some scholars argue, was just as detrimental, if not more, than the physical colonization. The colonization of Africa had profound implications, shaping the continent's geopolitical landscape and leaving a legacy that continues to influence its socio-economic dynamics. In the mid-20th century, winds of change swept across Africa. The struggle for independence gained momentum, leading to the decolonization of the continent. Yet the scars of colonization remain visible in the ongoing challenges faced by many African nations. So to summarize, the colonization of Africa was a complex process, facilitated by several factors. These included the European powers' technological superiority, their ability to exploit ethnic rivalries, and their imposition of their culture and values on the Africans. The colonization had far-reaching consequences, impacting the continent's trajectory in myriad ways. Remember, history is not merely a record of the past, it is a guide, a tool for understanding the world and our place in it. So let's continue to ask questions, to delve deeper, and to learn from our collective past, because only by understanding where we've come from can we chart a course for where we're going.